Hey, coaches. Welcome to your training today. We're going to be discussing Instagram. Now, I am by no means an expert on Instagram. These are just some basics I'm going to share with you, but I do want to prompt you guys to go into the archive of the National Wake Up Call. There are some incredible calls on there from people who have had massive success with Instagram, and they're really going to tell you the different things that they've done to create that success. They're all simple. This is basically all that I've pulled from that and what I'm implementing myself and the growth that I've been seeing on Instagram through doing these specific things. So I wanted to share these with you, but know that there are so many more outlets and places that you can look for this. You know, always be a student, always be learning. But the biggest thing is what you learn, take action on it, okay? So Instagram, do you have Instagram? How do you feel about Instagram? Do you like Instagram? Me personally, I feel like Instagram is so fun and it gives you an opportunity to meet people and connect with people that you would probably never even know otherwise. Facebook is more of like a community where you end up, being friends with people on Facebook that you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. It's like that 7 degrees of separation on Facebook. If you have a like page, that's different. You get more people that are like total strangers who you don't know who they are. But Instagram's like you can connect with people all over the place who are just like you. It's literally a place where you can find your tribe and you can really find them pretty easy. I am blown away about some of the people who I've been able to connect with over the last couple months who are like, just like me, or they just have this energy that I just want a piece of, you know what I mean? So it's really about finding your people. And this is just a platform that you can do that on. So if you've never used Instagram, don't feel like you need to jump into that right now. Be where you are, focus on where you're at. But if you have Instagram and you enjoy it and think it's fun, why the heck not build a business on it, right? That's what coaching's all about. It's about stepping out of that comfort zone and really using social media as an amazing tool of positivity for ourselves and for our business. Okay, so first off, make your Instagram public. I know, same with Facebook, you want to do that too, but make your page public. You want to be found. You're not trying to hide away as a coach. You want people to be able to find you and ask you for your help. That's our job as coaches. So make your page public. If you have a business-like page, like if you have a Facebook-like page, if maybe you've done the social team builder training and you're trying to build up a Facebook-like page, you can link your Instagram to your business page. That's what I've done, and I love it. It's seamless. It works really well. I share to Facebook, and then certain posts I will copy and paste and then share to Facebook on my like page. But your story, you can actually share it so that it shows up on your story on Instagram, but also shows up on your story on Facebook, which is really cool. I'm going to get into stories in a little while, but you can link the two, okay? Next, I want to talk about what your Instagram looks like. So I'm going to pull mine up. I know it's going to be hard to see because the glare, but if you go to, see, it's really hard to see. If you go to the page, you'll see everything's like in the same filter. I don't have things that are like black and white, one super colorful, quotes everywhere. My quotes that I have on there, I try to keep them the same, like it's a white background with black writing. I use the same filter on pretty much every single one of my pictures. Depending on lighting, sometimes I need to adjust them a little bit. But you want to have sort of that same cohesive look to your page. You can do some really cool things where like every first picture could be a workout picture, every second picture could be a family picture, every third picture could be like a food picture. If you really want to get creative and intricate, you could have you could have like a quote on every like first picture so that it looks really cohesive. Instagram is like a way to be artistically creative. It's a way for you to really express yourself in a way that feels good for you. Now, Instagram can also be one of those things where you'll see other people's pages in your scroll and you're like, oh my God, mine doesn't look like that. Who cares? Make it look the way that makes you feel happy. Make your page you. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to do it just like somebody else does it. Make it your own. Choose a filter that makes you feel happy. Choose a filter that you like. And that's what you're going to focus on when you put your stuff on Instagram. Okay. Share yourself. Just like I said, be you. Don't try to be somebody else. So share yourself, right? Share pictures of you. Share videos are great for stories. Instagram videos can be good on Instagram too, but pictures are really like the scroll stoppers. You want to think about what am I putting out there right now that's going to make somebody stop and double click for those two hearts or stop and be like, ooh, what's this person all about, right? And when when hashtags are being searched, that's going to be something you want to think about too, which I'm going to get to in just a second. Okay, stories. I know I just mentioned it briefly. Stories are a quick way you can put images, or you can do 15-second videos where you can just share about your daily life, right? So you're gonna have your posts that go onto Instagram, even if it's just one solid post a day that you're putting on Instagram, but your story is really an opportunity for you to show people your personality, show people who you are, and show people what it is that you do every single day. Maybe you coach on the side, maybe you coach full-time, maybe you want to coach full-time, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you work a full-time job, if you have kids, if you're married, if you have dogs, like all those little things that are a part of your day. But this is a perfect opportunity for you to sprinkle in what you do as a coach and what you're doing as a challenger in your own challenge groups, how you do your workout every day, that you drink your shake every day, maybe some healthy meals that you're eating throughout the day, what you're doing with your mindset, personal development. Talk about your team on there. You could talk about people who are killing it in your challenge groups, but have those things be like the sprinkles in to the rest of your life, okay? Just like what we do as coaches with our posts, you can do that in your stories too, okay? So 5 to 10 stories a day is perfect. You don't need to do more than that. You really don't. It's just giving people that insight to who you are. And you might feel like repetitive if you're kind of doing the same thing every day. But that's kind of cool because it's showing people how you manage to take care of yourself every day, stay positive every day, and live your life in a healthy way every single day. So it might feel like, oh, I'm just talking about the same thing all the time. But that just shows that you're consistent and that you're living a lifestyle that works for you, and other people can do the same thing, okay? So I'm going to challenge you to also, like I said, the 15-second video clips. Talk. Like, hold the phone. You can do hands-free if you want. Talk on those video clips. Talk about whatever you want to. If you heard a really cool quote and you want to share about it, if you have a new challenge group coming up and you want to invite somebody to it. But every day, try to talk in some video form on your Instagram story, even if it's just like 2 or 3 little video clips. Just talk to people. And it might take you a little while so you can get it into a 15-second clip. It's fine. It's not live. You can go live on there too. But if you mess up a couple times, it's all right. Like, no sweat, X out, try again. But stories are super fun. And all of this, guys, don't look at it like it's stressful. Look at it like it's an outlet for you to really share your life in a fun and engaging way, okay? Because you want people to find you and you want to find your people. That's what Instagram's all about. So I want to share with you one of the major ways that you can find your people, and that's through hashtags. So I mentioned before, if somebody were to do a hashtag search and you want to have that scroll stopping picture, so then when they're searching through those hashtags, they're going to see your face, they're going to see your image, and they're going to be like, oh, who's that person? Click, I want to know who they are. And that's how you're going to end up getting people who follow you and you follow them through hashtags. So when you're thinking about the hashtags that you're using and you're posting them in the content of your post that you're sharing, or you can put it in the first comment underneath what you're sharing. You can do either or. Think really, really, truly on what it is, the person that you're trying to connect to. So if you're using hashtags like Beachbody or Team Beachbody or Coach Life, or if you're using hashtags like 80-Day Obsession or 2B Mindset or Core de Force, I want you to think long and hard about the person who's going to be also using that hashtag. Guys, those people are already coaches. You don't want to go onto Instagram and have this platform and only be attracting people who are already doing what you're doing. You want to attract the people who have not yet found what it is that you're doing, who need what it is that you're doing and need you. That's what you want to start hashtagging. So hashtag things like, different things maybe about motherhood. What are hobbies that you like? What about like the kind of dog you have, pets you have, your favorite places to travel and visit, sports teams that you like, destinations, like maybe there's a certain park that you like to go to all the time, music that you like to listen to, maybe you have tattoos, maybe there's a certain clothing brand that you absolutely love. I want you to get really specific as to who you are, things that you love, products that you use beyond Beachbody, because you're trying to find the people who are outside of our existing community. And if you're only using hashtags that are geared towards people who are already coaches, you're only going to attract in new coaches. And then it's like a waste of all this amazing content and this love and energy that you're putting out there. The people who need to see it aren't going to see it. So I want you to really be thoughtful of that. And you should be using like 10 to 30 hashtags. You can have like a list of like a chunk of them that are kind of all the same if those are going to be like your staple hashtags, but search them. Like if you're going to use a hashtag, search it and see, like, does that look like your people? Can you go through and find people on there that you want to follow? Now this is what I was saying earlier, where I'm not like an expert on all of this. I'm definitely still in the learning mode too. There are all sorts of different ways that you can follow people and unfollow people. Like I said, go into the National Wake Up Calls and go through some of those videos. They're amazing knowledge, and there's going to be something in there that's going to click for you, and that's what it is that you're going to do going forward. But it's a very simple and easy way for you to be able to find your people. So pick hashtags. That's going to be one of your call to actions today, is make your list of hashtags that you want to start using, and keep some, like you can have a max of 30, but you want to use, the more the better, because the more reach you're going to have. But you want to make sure that you leave like room for, depending on the post, if there's like specific hashtags, like say you're eating ice cream with your family and you want to like post different things about ice cream or something like that. Like make sure you're leaving some space there for hashtags that are specific to that post. And then you can have other ones that are more general to who you are in your life. Make sense, guys? So just make sure that you're using hashtags that are going to find the people who need this, not the people who already have what you have. Okay. I think that might be it. The second call to action is going to be do 3 stories today on your Instagram, okay? So if you don't, like I said, guys, if you don't have Instagram, I don't want you to go rush and do that right now. You got enough going on, but if you have an Instagram, then go do 3 stories and give us your list of hashtags. And if this is making you excited to get an Instagram, then do it. But if it's making you feel stressed out, take a breath. Don't worry about it. There's always time to do those things, okay? But definitely use this tool to grow and find your people. And remember, you want to be found too. So make your page public, okay? Same with Facebook. Make your page public. You are not trying to hide. You're trying to be found. Okay, can't wait to see those call to actions. I hope this helped. Make sure you check out all those wake up calls. They're amazing knowledge. Those tools are there for you all the time. Right now is when you want to learn, and then do right at the same time. Okay, guys? Have an awesome day.